If you're searching for the perfect Subway experience, you'll need to freshen up your ordering game. So whether it's cramping the sandwich artist style or choosing boring bread, you won't want to make these mistakes. We all know that cookies fresh out of the oven are warm, delicious, and oh so satisfying. But what about at room temperature? While still delish, cooled cookies don't quite pack the same oomph that fresh-baked cookies do. So how does this relate to Subway? While the popular sub shop offers a multitude of flavorful cookie varieties like chocolate chip, raspberry cheesecake, and white chip macadamia nut, none of these cookies are served warm. And while we don't necessarily expect a fast food chain like Subway to sell cookies hot out of the oven, we are pleased to inform you that you can still ask for your cookies to be warmed up. That's right. If you ask nicely, you may be able to get your local sub artist to stick your favorite Subway cookie in the microwave for 5 to 10 seconds to get them hot and melty. Not wanting to burden Subway employees with extra steps? That's kind of you. Try microwaving your Subway cookie at home instead. Reddit users insist this delectable way of enjoying Subway cookies is one you won't soon forget.
Subway was voted America's best cookie already.
We've all seen a Subway employee squirt a giant, uneven glob of mayo down the center of a sandwich. And though this method of applying one of America's favorite condiments to a sub may be acceptable to some, we've got an even better ordering trick for you. When placing an order at Subway, ask your sandwich artist to add your mayonnaise to the bread first. Then ask them to use a knife to spread the mayo evenly back and forth over the bun before adding other toppings. By putting the mayo on the bread first, you're ensuring that the condiment covers the sandwich evenly. This can make the sandwich neater to eat and also improves the sandwich's overall flavor.
Subway, eat fresh.
Not everyone likes to have their subs toasted at Subway, and that's totally okay. But if you're anything like us and love eating toasted Subway Sammies in all their glory, then you'll adore this tasty hack. According to a user on Reddit, you can ask your sub artist to load up your sandwich with onions and peppers before toasting it. The Subway employee will then layer your meats and cheeses atop the bread of your choice before throwing your onions and peppers onto toast. After toasting, you'll notice that your peppers and onions are softer, sweeter, and have lost most of their crunch. Of course, if you like crunchy veggies, then by all means, do you. But if you prefer the slightly milder and less crunchy version of onions and peppers, then we'd recommend you give this ordering hack a shot. Tired of confusion and mistakes when ordering a sandwich from Subway? There's a way to order your Subway sandwich that makes things easier for both you and the employee. The secret is knowing that there is a method to the madness when making your Subway sandwich. Though the sandwich making process may seem random to the untrained eye, the truth is that your sub artist makes your Sammy in a particular order. By asking for items out of order, you may confuse the employee.
It's easiest if you tell me what you don't want on a sandwich.
So what's the solution? Try your best to order your sandwich in the order in which it is made. Of course, a few tweaks to your sandwich here and there shouldn't be a problem, but doing too many customizations out of order can lead to disaster. You can count on a Subway employee to ask which bread you want first, before proceeding with meats, cheeses, and toasting. Afterward, the sub artist will toss your veggies on top, along with a healthy dose of whatever condiments you choose. From there, you can choose to have salt, pepper, and other spices added. Although Subway has gotten a bit of flack for not exactly being as fresh as they claim, they do offer plenty of healthy vegetables to choose from. What's even better is that most of the vegetables you add to your sandwich are totally free. Still, according to a few Reddit users, there may be limits to what veggies you can load up on, depending on the location you visit. Subway has confirmed on Facebook that this occasional upcharge can vary based on location. So why is adding lots of healthy vegetables to a Subway sandwich an awesome hack? Apart from being free, these veggies will work to make you feel more full. Though many people believe that stacking heaps of meat and cheese on a sub helps bulk it out, the truth is that vegetables can do the same and then some. The fiber in vegetables can do wonders for staving your appetite, and as a result, may help you shed pounds. This is why it is a great idea to take full advantage of the rainbow of assorted toppings. Choose from leafy green spinach, crunchy onion, snappy green peppers, slender carrots, and more. All of these not only add fiber and vitamins to your diet, but can also lend out-of-this-world flavor to an already incredible sandwich. It can be easy to get caught up in a whirlwind of offerings at Subway, but remember that this popular food chain also sells items other than subs. While different locations vary, most Subway sites offer at least 1 or 2 alternatives to your typical sub sandwich. So what exactly are your other choices? Many Subway locations allow you to convert any sandwich into a tasty wrap. Some even offer piping hot Subway pizzas.
To taste it is to love it. Subway Flatiza.
Most location sites also sell chips, coffee, sodas, cookies, salads, and melts. Take your pick from any of these options, and know that offerings like the bowls, wraps, salads, and pizzas are customizable. This sort of customizable ordering can be particularly helpful when you're on a specific diet or catering to picky taste buds. We've seen people all over wise up to this one, and trust us, it doesn't disappoint. According to insiders on Reddit, Subway workers are very privy to which bread is freshest. By asking for the freshest bread, the Subway worker will easily locate the best bread they have and serve up your favorite meats, cheeses, and veggies on top of it. According to other Reddit users, you can also score fresher bread by visiting Subway closer to noon. Subway policy ensures that bread from the night before is either used or discarded by 10 a.m. the same morning. The rest of the bread is baked fresh for the day. This means that if you're dining in for lunch, you can expect to munch on some fresh bread that's pretty darn delicious. Take this a step further by switching up your phrasing and asking for the softest bread. Though some Subway employees may give you an eye roll for this one, they often will do it for you, even if begrudgingly. The result will be all your favorite sub fillings layered atop a pillowy soft sub bun. There are many restaurants that offer perks to repeat buyers, and we're happy to report that Subway is no different. Subway offers a variety of goods to loyal customers, but you don't get those rewards as soon as you walk in. Instead, Subway requires you to sign up for its loyalty program called Subway My Way Rewards. Once you've signed up, you'll need to use your smartphone to either order your Subway online or use the in-store QR code to scan in your order. For every $1 you spend, you'll earn 4 tokens. Once you've earned 200 tokens, you'll be able to redeem $2 toward your next meal. It's that simple. Another thing to note when it comes to Subway promos is that new members get 3 times the tokens during their first week. This means that you'll earn 12 tokens for every $1 spent instead of 4. We'd recommend eating as much Subway as you can during your first week as a member. Are you guilty of entering Subway only to stutter and stammer your way through an order? If so, take note. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to approaching the Subway counter. Imagine if everyone ordering at Subway had no idea what they wanted. With so many toppings, meats, and cheeses to choose from, someone could easily take 10 to 15 minutes getting a single sub made. Now imagine ordering multiples. It'd take forever, right? Because of this, it is imperative that you know what you want to order before you approach the counter. When it comes to ordering at Subway, preparation is vital. Unsure of what you want? Take a second to look over the menu before you hop in line. Alternatively, you can peruse the Subway website to get a feel for what you want prior to entering the restaurant. Write down what sounds good, including toppings and condiments, and head to the restaurant. If you are ordering multiple subs, be sure to write down the specifics for those too. Help the line move more quickly by showing up prepared. Back in the day, bread at Subway was cut differently to better hold meat, cheese, and veggies. The secret was for the sub artist to cut off the top of the bread and slice the lower half of the loaf to create a small divot or V-cut in the center of the sub. This V-shape would hold the meat and toppings securely in the center of the bun for neat and happy eating. These days, however, subs are cut in half evenly before they're topped. Reddit users and Subway fans who were old enough to remember the traditional V-cut days now balk at the idea of subs being cut the way they are currently. The issue? The insides of the sub don't hold as perfectly as they used to when the old cut was in use. The solution? Though subs are cut in half now, this old cut can still be requested. However, you may have to explain to your sandwich maker exactly how it is done to get the desired result. As you're probably aware, Subway has been under a lot of scrutiny about whether or not it actually dishes up real meat. According to the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, oven-roasted chicken at Subway contains less than 60% actual chicken.
And guess what? The rest? Mostly soy.
This understandably sparked outrage amongst consumers who thought eating at Subway was a health-conscious choice. So is this to say that Subway is completely unhealthy? Not exactly. The healthiness of your Subway meal depends on a variety of factors, including your own definition of healthy. Just know that the Subway nutrition menu confirms some of their condiments come loaded with sugar, and that the subs themselves are considered very high-carb meals. Also, if you load your sub up with a ton of meat and hardly any veggies, you could be looking at a meal that's just as bad as your typical grease-laden fast food sandwich.
What can I get you?
The 6-inch turkey breast sandwich. Tomatoes, just pile it all.
Okay, we get it. Ordering white or wheat bread is far safer than trying a new bread you know nothing about. But seriously, choosing a different type of bread to enjoy all your favorite fillings on really does something for stepping up your sub game. Don't believe us? Try your favorite sub on the Italian herbs and cheese bread and see if you don't notice a huge difference.
That sounds good. I think I'll try it.
Packed with savory Italian herbs and loads of cheese, this baked white bread is considered the tastiest of Subway loaves. Still, it is important to note that Subway has more options than white, wheat, and Italian herb. Just know that bread types vary greatly by location. If you're able to choose from something with a little more pizzazz than your standard white or wheat, we definitely recommend you go for it.